This is Coach Ken, head coach of the Superbike-Coach Corporation, and we're going into part 3 of the V4R conversion to track bike, race bike. It's more track bike than race bike. So that's another exciting day. I'm super stoked about it, but I'm also a little tired because I'm literally just back from a one-on-one track drill, one-on-one at Thunderhill Raceway, and but I'm not too tired to get things done today. And what I want to do today is finding more weight, and I did already find a lot of weight resources, take them out and or replace it, make the bike a little safer, things like that. I already took things out, like this sprocket cover needs to be cleaned up here, and I gotta go into this anyway because this here, the clutch slave here, needs to be replaced. Things like that. In the second part, I want to go into this area here, the rear light and the headlight, tail light, and the headlight will be replaced with dummies. I'll show you later. Very cool stuff. And then also the front needs to be done here. I want to replace the ugly plastics into carbon stuff. Really cool. I can't wait to get it done. All right. So summing it up, what I did so far here with the upper part is replacing all steel bolts with titanium bolts right here. I think they'll look just amazing. And also here, the lever brackets, whatnot, whatever you call it. So this is lightened up and looks better, I believe. It's of course the question of taste. Anyway, I think I'm done with this up here. I replaced the fancy Rizoma reservoirs with the regular ones. I actually chose the smoked glasses here, so this is way lighter, way more simplified. So, and it looks good. It's all aluminum bolts now. It can't get any lighter than that. Maybe these here, but I'll look later into this. So, next step, and that rounds up my day for the day with this bike. I'm gonna put on a protector here, and this here goes away too because it just looks too cheap, if you ask me. There's a nice cover for it, and it ain't that expensive. Titanium bolts going in here, and then a nice carbon cover. I'll show you later. The reason for that is pretty simple. If you go down, that carbon cover is strong enough to hold up against the first contact, and then it slides. Once the bike is sliding, it holds it up. Even if it attacks the cover, it won't go all the way through. I mean, this here is ignition housing, ignition cover, so there is no oil underneath. But anyway, maybe, and if you're lucky, that carbon cover keeps it away from scratching. This here, which is extremely expensive, I can tell you that. This is all magnesium, and I can imagine that is into the $500, $600, even if not even more. It's Ducati, So I'll show you how it looks like when it's done. Ka-ching! That's quite a difference, huh? So also this cover here has a slight protection, so it's kind of thicker there. So yeah, in other words, we added some weight, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, those bolts we had to remove. I needed longer ones then for that because this part here is slightly thicker. So I replaced those in aluminum bolts, and I will leave the rest as is because they are stronger, that's for sure. And I don't want to play with my luck here. What I've also done is a little preparation in order to get the new exhaust on. I removed the original covers already because I don't want to destroy them. This is how it looks like without those covers. I mean, this is on a motorcycle which is that pricey. Come on, Ducati, you can do better. I mean, look at this. Gosh. Yeah. So all of this will be removed. This here is a lot of weight, including the servo, which drives the flaps in there. That all is about to be gone. So this is not just a huge portion of weight. This is also heat. I mean, really heat underneath here. It's heating up the engine and all this. So that is a no-go for sure. One here is kind of funny. I mean, so I'm working, getting the prepping the tail, and then so this here is the GPS unit and the DDA data, a data logger, which is really cool, and that is even cooler because with this I can see lap times, split times on the dashboard. So no additional unit necessary, no additional money to spend. This is awesome and it works just great. So removing this, I'm seeing now this. That's your toolbox right here, right? This is gonna be a lifesaver when you're standing somewhere on the freeway, on the highway, and you have a problem with your Ducati V4R. This is gonna save your ass. So yeah, I'm taking this to this box you guys know, and off it goes. Oh my God. I love how Ducati does things. So there's this, you're not surprised, when you see all this, you're not surprised that a bike like that is that light. So they like using M5 bolts, which is smaller than M6 bolts. So that's in total already lots of weight savings here. And then they try to keep things like that simple, just like this. So it's like, here's only one center bolt which holds the entire tail light right there, and it literally pops out some rubber mounts here, grommets, and that's it, and it comes right out. That is very cool. And here's also the cable to unplug all this, and this one gets a bypass so that the ECU doesn't throw an arrow on the dash. So that's going to be super easy. This will come off now. This plastic piece will be replaced in carbon, and it's going to look badass. Yeah. There's a couple of bolts here. So what I don't understand, that they've been using 8mm bolts here to hold on the GPS unit. Hey, hold on. This is actually simply explained, because usually these are mounts for the strap, which you can pull out if you have a passenger on. So this is very likely not applying to the V4R, but to the V4S, which has an option to throw a passenger on. So this is where the strap goes. So that explains why these are 8mm bolts here. Not a big deal. So here is the ugly, here's the beauty, and this goes in there too. So I see actually the opportunity to have my DDA, the Ducati data analyzer, running through this. So I actually maybe could get rid of the lock mechanism here, which also has some weight. Otherwise, I would have to leave it here, which is not a big deal, but it would be some weight savings there. But it ain't that important there. It's not so much of a weight, and I can deal with it. Otherwise, I could run this maybe out of here and have this little cover to take off to reach to the analyzer, which you literally pull out and then put it on the computer via USB, which is in here. Very cool stuff, actually. I didn't read any data yet, but see how much value it actually is. But everything is something. So that's how it looks like. I cleaned it all up. There's not much more. I've found some grommets to remove, which are not needed. And then I'm looking into these bolts now. Those are actually big bolts. So this subframe is two-piece, one side each. So, and they are holded together by these big bolts right here, as well as down here. So I wonder if I even should touch these. I mean, a subframe is just something you sit on, you know. It's not, that is, has not much of an influence in performance, that's for sure. But I want to grind on the tire. Just I went too light here with the bolts and shred them when my weight is sitting on it, coming down over big wheelie and through a ditch or something, and then you rip these because your weight kicks in on them. I mean, they're mostly carried here on the engine, which is actually fucking genius design, but we'll see. Maybe later. I take these later. Don't risk anything now. So here are the lights dummies. So this is the original. Cable comes out. It's got its weight. Not so much. I wish I could measure that. And here's the dummy. So this one is not much lighter than this one because it's just a lot of plastic, and that's just the way it is. The front headlight is way lighter than, so there is nothing in there. That's what it is. And this is the cable then, where we need this plug to put on so that the ECU doesn't throw us a light on the dashboard. Let's put this in. Yeah, there it is. Tail is done. Doesn't it look awesome? Yeah, so this is how it looks when it's done. I'm super happy with the fit right here. Not that much, but I think this will be covered with the seat. What's that called? Cowl. So this will be gone. And then it's gonna be fine. Oh, I gotta do these here, and then I'll go into this, go for more isolation inside, and replacing the bolts with aluminum bolts. Let's do this. So I'm just finished off the work with this little cover here, which is also hidden, mostly hidden by the seat cowl. This little piece here is, if not more than half the weight than the original here, and it fits just awesome. Look at that. So, and I still have access to it because there's the DDA underneath, the GPS, as I already explained. With the key, that was a pain in the butt to make this, to put this back in, but it's in. So now what's to do is, next to do is the isolation inside here. We'll take this out, replacing all the bolts with aluminum. And then I'm taking care of these guys here. Super heavy, super big bolts right there, going to be exchanged to titanium bolts. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so now I'm replacing heavy engine frame bolts to beautiful looking titanium bolts. About half the weight, but almost as strong, if not as strong. So, but good when you do stuff like that sometimes yourself, because these bolts need to be greased before they get in on its sleeve and on the fret. So, and this one is bone dry. That's not good. And that's Ducati work there. That's not good, boys. Okay, also this job is done. Nice, huh? Isn't that nice? And a lot of weight drop. This is a bunch of weight there. Can't put it in numbers, so maybe later. I don't know. I don't want to go that much into detail, but it's a lot of weight and they're looking much better. And I gave them as recommended 90 Newton meter, and they sit tight. They are greased, as they say, and not like Ducati, bone dry. Actually, that's not good. Why would you do that? Alright, so what's coming next here is I want to install carbon protectors. I don't know if you can even call what's to protect, right? I mean, if you're going down and that would get hurt on a crash, I think you have way different problems, way other problems than that. So let's call this cosmetics, yeah. And it's just so these are the carbon protectors here, looking nice, and it's just finish the finish, fits the theme or whatever. Yeah, let's get it done. All right, folks, the work keeps going. So I took off the carbon heat shield here to make it even more heat shieldish. Clean everything up, that's for sure. Same with this carbon piece here. I cleaned it all up underneath. Swapped all bolts in aluminum, and then also finished this one up. I think you saw that. And now also this here. So there is the frame protector. It looks good. I think it gives it that touch right there. So this is only holding on with tape. It's actually really good tape, but I still doubt it. I'm probably the one flying right by the ears on the longest straight, and they're gone. So that's very likely to happen. But we'll see, right? Same here. This is all done. Actually holding on pretty good right now. I don't feel any movement there, but hey, we'll see. So I'm taking a break now, but because I'm not sure if I keep going, because I did so much right now. My back is hurting. So oh, here's another thing. So here are let's call these dust covers. They're actually going there. It was, or it is, in the way of these guys here. So my plan is either way to cut this out. I marked it up, of course, to cut this out to make this fit together. However, maybe it's actually not a bad idea to just leave this cutout open. I think in the end, I mean, this is just plastic, right? No worries about stability or whatnot. This has nothing to do with this. This is more or less a dust cover or noise prevention here coming out of this part here. I don't give a shit about that, to be honest. And I actually believe, and since the fairing has a little cutout here, actually would allow to enter cool air, and that ain't bad with this bike. So I'll do some research. I will ask people should know better some questions about that, but I'm very sure This ain't bad idea actually, to just leave this open. So, and the I almost said it in German, man. And the fairing actually closes this almost up. It's like that far coming out, so not much to give up there. So why not? I'll find out. See you later.